Hey, my everythings. Today we're going to do a read for Virgo. Okay, so the overall energy is seeing you being content. I'm seeing you feeling fortunate, and I'm also seeing you feeling loving. Or this is the energy that's all over the read. Loving energy, an energy of being content, and a feeling of just being fortunate and grateful, like coming from a place of gratitude. Virgo, you may have just been recently partying. You may have just like had a party or something, because I'm seeing that that's your style. Like, there are multiple layers to the reality, so your existence, your style, the way that you do things contributes to creativity in other spaces. You may be a man, like a masculine energy, or you're influencing men and other masculine energies, and you may be influencing like their style, so you may be like a model or something. Something about a six-pack, though I'm not getting like, yeah, I mean, it could be six-pack like abs, you know, considering, like I said, model. Yeah, you could have a six-pack, or yeah, like you could have a six-pack, like be inspiring other men to also get a six-pack. Or yeah, though I'm seeing party person, so now it's making me think of like a six-pack of beer. So one person's six-pack of beer could equal someone with an actual six-pack. It's funny, though it like actually might be true, because that's just the way that I'm hearing ethers. That's just like the ethers and the knowledge and the words of wisdom and how the energy speaks through us, right? And what we call these things. Like, we call someone being defined in this abdominal area a six-pack, though we also call a six-pack like, you know, the packaged drinks with 6 different parts. Yeah, so I'm seeing that that's just our style of communication. And Virgo, that may come from your zodiac sign and how it contributes to all the rest of us as we come together as a collective, and all of our experiences individually contribute to society as a whole. So I'm seeing that what your challenge for this read is the 9 of Rods. This 9 of Rods energy is really representing like feeling exhausted, feeling like lethargic, feeling like you don't have the energy, feeling run down from all of the fighting and hard work that you've been putting in. I'm seeing that some of these challenges may have come from snobby ways or obnoxious ways. I'm also seeing unlucky, like not having open mind, like being closed-minded, being indignified, and not being clever. I'm also seeing that once you overcome all of those challenges, these are just inherited problems, issues, right? But once you overcome these challenges, you're not going to be viewed as an obnoxious or a snobby person, and you'll be more perceived and well received as a peaceful person. So all of those feelings of like closed-mindedness is the word that I said, right? All of those feelings of closed-mindedness and like limited thinking and thoughts of like not being lucky or feeling indignified or lack of creativity may be the reason why this challenging card of 9 of Rods came out. Because when you have all of those words of distinction associated with your struggle, right? it can leave you feeling lethargic, like, why am I not getting this right, or da da da. And it's because, like, be open to receive peacefulness, be open to receive, to attract new ideas and opportunities, because that will bring you peace. Be open to be humble in your accomplishments, right? I know that we'll see what's going on in the read, and best of luck to you, Virgo. Well, Virgo energy was in another one of my reads, I think yesterday, along with Cancer and Leo. There's a third party thing going on with a Six of Rods. So it's like the Virgo, Cancer, Leo. Look, I said legal, so it may have something to do with like a legal thing. So it's Virgo, Cancer, Leo in a trinity, in connection with and overseeing Six of Rods energy. That's really just giving guidance on them collaborating and coming together. So Virgo, this reading is specifically directed towards you. So let's get into it with your six-pack having self, whether if it's a case of beers or or you got it going on in your abdominal area. So we have the Knight of Rods. If you aren't familiar with my reads, how I do them is based off of the energy that has been offered to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So the Knight of Rods is the energy that was offered to me for me to be able to share this message with you, and that represents enthusiasm, willingness to take on challenges, and that all being in your DNA. I'm hearing like the Kendrick Lamar song, I got loyalty and royalty inside my DNA. Thank you, angels. I have like, they're like slowing down time and like be here with us. Yeah. So I'm seeing the enthusiasm. Your angels are with you. That's what I'm seeing more than anything, is that's the message that needs to be relayed. Your angels are with you. This sense of enthusiasm, encouragement, and confidence that we are sending you is, I heard ascending, and it's in your blood, it's in your story, and it's a timeless story, it's immortal, it is eternal for you to be a recipient or a part of this kind of ascension. So the card that resonates with the whole entire read is the Fool. This Fool card represents your position, Virgo, and the Fool card is representing being bold and courageous and being willing to start new adventures and explore. So congratulations to you, and I'm seeing that this will be in an exploration and adventure of industry. Will be diligent in your profession, and I'm also seeing you busy and hardworking, and I'm seeing that people will be astonished and astounded by your good works. Or the angels are astonished and astounded by your good works. So let's get into the read. Cards that we have for this cycle, maybe something that you went through or something that you are going through. The Emperor representing someone that is wise in his works and I'm hearing idolatry, so people may look up to you. He represents having like a sense of power and dominion, encouragement, or sway over others, influence over others. This Emperor may be the supervisor or the boss, or you are in this Emperor energy as a supervisor or a boss or a leader. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman, just take it how it resonates. It represents some type of collaboration between the Emperor and the King of Swords. Excuse me, there's the King of Swords, so this could represent some type of collaboration between the King of Swords and the Emperor, working together, collaborating together, or the ascension that we were just speaking of could have been you being in this King of Swords energy and then ascending into the Emperor energy. Since we heard the word ascension, that may be what the reading is associated with. I'm hearing that you got this reward or this ability to be in this kind of energy because you were stylish, trendy, and very playful. So I'm also still hearing that you may be an influencer. This kind of recognition is not new to you, and it may have been the reason why people were perceiving you and viewing you as being snobby and closed-minded. These two cards together represent good spirit and strategic approach to circumstances or situations, and strong intellect and logical thinking. So like I said, these could be two people that come together. It could be a relationship, it could be a partnership, it could be a friendship, or like I said before, it could be a matter of ascension, going from this King of Swords who is ready to step into any situation, circumstance, good or bad, with the intention to win, transitioning into this Emperor energy who recognizes morals, values, position and status and responsibility more than always being right. You know, the Emperor is more in a position of recognizing, bringing people together, and the people being the reason why you're in status and position. Yes. Also representing marriage or a proposal. So Virgo, you may have made this decision to transition into being from someone that was dating someone to someone that recognizes that you want to be in a more serious relationship, and you may be proposing to someone. That is what I'm seeing. So then you're in the Seven of Pentacles energy, and because you're in or have been in this mode of ascension, the Seven of Pentacles represents like your ideas, your thought processes, things that you may have had goals set on, that all of that kind of stuff is coming into fruition. Like things are coming full circle for you because you've overcome those challenges. Yeah, so because you were able to overcome those challenges of adversity with this Nine of Rods, you were able to bring things into fruition, bring things full circle for yourself. And that also had to do with, if you look at the previous reading from yesterday, it has to do with this collaboration between you, a Cancerian or a Cancer, and Leo. So look into the reading from yesterday, and it may make a lot of sense to you because of what I'm seeing now. And I'm seeing that that's clear now. That is funny that that's the word. That is clear now that that's what you're supposed to do. So if you were confused and you didn't know what it is that you were supposed to do, or you didn't know what direction you should go in, I'm here to confirm and affirm with you that that is the correct path, and being able to share your ideas, move forward, even though you had some adverse things that you had to, challenges that you had to overcome. This ascension has brought things into fruition for you financially, and I'm seeing that you're refined in this Seven of Pentacles energy. It's immaculate, and this is something that is exciting and that you've been looking forward to for a while. So Virgo, I'm seeing that an essential part of all of this that has happened was the fact that you experienced the Tower. The Tower meaning the ideas, thought processes that were once all the way up here, and like I said earlier, the word was idolatry, that either you were worshiping an idol or people were treating you like you were an idol. That Tower is what had happened. You know, there may have been like a fall from grace, just a challenge that you had to go through, that you inherited, because we are a sum of all that has made us, both good and bad. So there's nothing wrong with the fact that you went through a tower. I just want to let you know that. And this can be for man or woman. Take it as it resonates. Was the perfect kind of tower because it's preparing you, or has prepared you, for what is to come, which is this high priestess energy. This could represent someone coming into your life, or this could represent you being in this kind of energy. Like I said, it's male or female, though either way, you've come into this Empress energy. And in regard to the ascension that we were seeing earlier, I'm seeing that maybe what happened was, in the past, you were getting signs, or you were going through these challenges and tribulations where the universe, angels, your higher beings, whoever you believe in, could have even been people in your family that are watching over you, or your ancestors that were present, trying to reveal to you that if you go through this, when you go through this, when you overcome these challenges, you're going to ascend into this emperor energy, right? And as someone that has gone through all of that, and you survived the tower, that puts you in this high priestess energy. So if this high priestess is representing being intuitive, being aware, having a sense of knowingness, being whole, having that level of emotional intelligence that is necessary when it comes to your interactions with others, and the power that you hold as a spiritual being. I'm also seeing that you're being very cautious with this energy that you have just acquired, and you're also it's recognizing the fact that you're sophisticated, you're experienced, and you have some material wealth to you. As you can see, she's covered in adornments. She represents like having value about herself. I'm seeing that after experiencing that tower, and that could have been from this high priestess, like learning from this high priestess, or you being in this high priestess energy. Either way, if it was someone else that was the high priestess, or you are the high priestess, with this Eight of Rods is representing a high level of energy. Like a lot of energy, a lot of effort, like just putting the work and the time in to accomplish and achieve your goals, right? You're like, I work hard on this 6-pack. Whether if it was drinking the whole 6-pack, or doing the ab work to get the 6-pack, right? Because that's your style. That's what you got going on. So I'm seeing that with this Eight of Rods, this high level of energy, this time, this hard work that you've put into things, is being paired with, they're stacked with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now the Ace of Pentacles in reverse means that you missed an opportunity because you were busy focusing on something else. Now with the Eight of Rods being that high energy and that hard work, being focused on one thing, this Ace of Pentacles in reverse means that you missed an opportunity with something else. That could have been a relationship, it could have been a job, it could have been a partnership, like a business venture, whatever. It's like you were so focused on doing this that while this was an opportunity for you, you missed it, or that ship sailed because you were too busy focused on the Eight of Rods. I'm seeing a 24-hour party person that, you could have been focusing on partying rather than focusing on the opportunities that were being offered to you. And like I said, Virgo, that kind of stuff is normal. These kind of challenges are inherited. We are human, and human beings are made from other human beings' DNA. It takes other human beings' DNA, their stories, their genetic codes to recreate and reproduce us. And that means that we inherit some of those storylines. However, we also have our own unique spirits and souls that guide us through these experiences. So you are endowed with your own genetic, cosmic design and code to be able to overcome these challenges. And that's what we're talking about. You getting through it and you overcoming it, and you getting the kind of judgment, which is the last card in reverse for your read that we'll talk about. So because you missed that opportunity, so I'm thinking that I'm explaining what happened in yesterday's read. So maybe there was in the past the situation that you regret, where your heart was broken or whatever, Virgo, and because you missed that opportunity between you, the Cancer, and the Leo all coming and working together, that puts you in this Three of Rods energy. I'm seeing that you being in this Three of Rods energy, representing that it wasn't all for nothing, okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, you may have missed the opportunity with this reverse Ace of Pentacles. However, it wasn't all for nothing, because this Three of Rods energy was also stacked with it, saying that it all happened for a reason. So maybe the reverse Ace of Pentacles was like representing you feeling like you were in regret for missing that opportunity because you were working so hard on, it says that you're a 24-hour party person. So you could have been working hard on that, and it will also say something about a six-pack. So you could have been working hard on that aspect of your life, then missing out on an opportunity with something else that you were asking for, though at the same time you were still put in a position to be able to examine and observe all of your hard work that you were putting in and dedicating your time to. And it's saying that I'm seeing that what comes next, what came next for you, Virgo, is this Queen of Rods in a challenge position, in regard to you being perceived as lazy or risky, or you perceived yourself to be lazy or risky. The Queen of Rods in a challenging position represents needing to build up your confidence and better decision making, usually seen as being confident and sometimes bossy. So it may be time for that personal growth from this Queen of Rods challenge, which you can do, so that this overall challenge, which may just, like I said, be inherited from your bloodline, though you're the one that's chosen to overcome it, right? From this Nine of Rods energy, where you're being perceived as snobby, you're able to achieve this High Priestess energy or that Emperor ascension, and that whatever this tower is that you were going through, that you learned from it, you're able to focus more on giving grace to yourself and giving grace to others, and that will help build up your confidence, that will help build up your self-confidence and give you, refortify the strength within your mind, your emotions, you know, how you connect with others. And then your last card, like I said, is this Judgment in reverse. And like I said earlier, you judging yourself too harshly and being mean to yourself on the inside does not make you a nicer person on the outside. Or you being mean to yourself on the inside and then you also being mean to others on the outside doesn't create a better reality for you. So where you were once judging yourself, or others were once judging you and saying that you were snobby and saying that you were undignified, or you feeling like you weren't lucky, or you having limited thinking, you being in this, you overcoming this challenge as a Queen of Rods and the Nine of Rods, and that thinking of other people being lazy and being reckless and risky, or you being lazy and reckless and risky, you have to build up your confidence. And that I know that the only way that you can do that and reverse this judgment on yourself is by giving yourself grace and giving grace to others, because it's a necessary part of being human. Like I said earlier, you are a human being made from other human beings' DNA, which means that you inherit their challenges from your bloodline. So that does not mean that you are going to fail. And this is a real thing for you, because you're going through it, and I can see that. And I'm seeing that this is a virtuous judgment. I'm seeing it's a lively judgment. I'm seeing it's something that refreshes your mind, because that challenge must have really hurt you. And I'm seeing that you may have felt exhausted from going through this kind of judgment on yourself. So take the time out to restore and refresh your mind and your image of yourself. So Virgo, get ready to take on these challenges with the confidence of knowing that you're not alone. You have your spirit guides with you, your ancestors with you, and be humble in your pursuit moving forward. So Kendrick Lamar is the song within the ether that I'm kind of hearing, right? Because earlier it was loyalty and royalty inside my DNA, and then I'm also hearing be humble, sit down, okay? Because you can have royalty and loyalty inside your DNA, though the balance that is necessary between light and dark versions of ourselves is also being meek and humble and making space for others, that even if they have errors, that we are not judging them so closely that we don't see ourselves in the mirror and begin to be like, am I projecting good things into my company, or am I cursing my company? Because this is company that you keep. These are people that are processing you as time, as a point of reflection of who they are. This is about you, Virgo. So if you go into the read that I did yesterday, you will see there is a collaborative effort by the way of the cosmos that's meant to happen between a Virgo, a Cancer, and a Leo. Once you get into that union or that collaborative energy, you will see how it will produce and change this negative judgment, or these people perceiving or viewing you as being a 24-hour party person, or the one that they can depend on just for the six-pack. You will be more of a virtuous person. You won't be as frazzled, and you'll be recognized as someone that's genuine and real, not risky, not reckless, and not lazy. You're a hard worker, and you deserve to be in the kind of energy and intuitive awareness of those that are good company and want to see you do great. Leave the past in the past and look forward to the future that you want to exist in. And also focus on completing those goals and spend less time worrying about what everybody else is doing. Virgo, I hope that helps you. Sending you love and light and healing energy and strength, because you're gonna need it. Love you. Okay, bye.